Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. It's Valentine's week, and the question is about your significant other and how they support you in your WLS journey. And if you do not have a significant other, that is a spousal kind of partner, who are the people in your life that support you, and how do they do it? And I would think that would be pretty much anybody you're living with on a regular basis. Mom and dad, big support system there. Um, so here we go. My husband's name is Steve. We have been married 30 and a half years. We've been together 31 years. He's a very quiet man. He is actually the polar opposite to my personality, and people point that out on a regular basis. Like, how in the world did you ever get together? And uh, and I think the thing that drew me to Steve 31 years ago is the same reason that we're together today, and vice versa. We were two lonely people. And I wanted someone who would be a bedrock. I wanted someone stable and trustworthy and honorable. And that was the most important thing to me. So he provided all those things. He gave me a safe place. He is my safe place. He's my bedrock foundation. And our marriage is successful because his whole focus has been, if it makes you happy, it makes me happy, because he doesn't want me to be unhappy and then be a pain in the butt to live with, I think is what it is basically. So in my weight loss journey, even though he's not grossly verbal and rah rah rah, he's not a big cheerleader type. That's not his personality. I always said if we were on a game show and we won $100,000 or a car or whatever, he would just smile and rock back and forth on his heels and go, that'd be it for Steve. I'd be like, what? So a lot of your support comes from the type of person your supporter is. His support to me is he allowed me to take all the crap out of our house. He's allowed me to not cook for him the way I used to. He has allowed me the freedom to eat differently. He's allowed me the freedom to get the exercise I need, to put myself first. He's allowed me to put myself first for the last 2.5 years. And and that's a really wonderful gift. I didn't even have to demand it. Now, I will not lie to you. Recently, the poor man finally reached the end of his rope because I was kind of putting him on I said, you need to lose 10 to 15 pounds diet because it's all in his belly. He has a belly. He has a belly and nothing else. Just a belly. Stick legs, stick arms, and a belly. Um, and he's on a little medication, and so I think that's part of it. I think we just realized that. But I was like doing the old South Beach route for him again, and eventually he gets tired and he gets a little testy. And I realized that I spend a lot of time focusing on what I want to eat that tastes nummy, and that I needed to go back and give to him some of what I had taken away. So back came the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the beef and the things that he just loves. And so I try really hard to now focus on giving him back some of the things that he sacrificed along the way. I still cannot have certain things in the house. This weekend's a perfect example. I was under a lot of stress and I made Irish soda bread. Really easy bread, like a giant biscuit that goes in the oven. Well, the person is they all liked having it, but I'm the person who kept finding their way back to that loaf of bread. Thank goodness it's all gone now. Or the cornbread earlier in the week. Oh yeah, let me make cornbread. That'll go great with this white chicken chili that I made for everybody. Who ate all that? Who was the person who had the most trouble with that cornbread? He didn't ask me to make that. That's me going, oh, this will be a nice thing for me to do. So he's going to be fine when I don't do that anymore again, because obviously I still cannot handle having baked goods in my close proximity. I just can't do it unless I'm out and it's a date and I can have a thing. But that's the only way we can handle it. And he's just very supportive of my need to put myself first, whether it's time out to exercise. He's also recently understands that it's very important to me that he be healthy, and we talk about it, and I nag him, and I stop nagging him. But what we do is he will walk now almost every day with me, at least to walk the dog. So I might walk 3 times in one day. Once with me, once with the dog, and once with him, or once with me and once with him and the dog. So either way, he's a support to me that I'm sure a lot of people have different kinds of support. Some people have a lot bigger stumbling blocks to overcome. I didn't have young children screaming for their Oreos or their chips in their lunch. Um, So it was easier for me. He made a lot of sacrifices, but he never complained once. So thank you, Steve, and happy Valentine's Day. And I love you for being the bedrock to my flaky personality nature. I know that if it weren't for you, I would not have succeeded. And I thank you for that.